Season 1 of Reacher will start streaming on Amazon Prime Video from the 4th of February. Thanks to Amazon, I was able to watch all 8 episodes of Season 1 early and bring to you guys this review. But the big question, is it worth watching? Let's find out. Reacher tells the story of Jack Reacher, a military veteran who walks into this small town called Margrave and gets arrested for a crime that he did not commit. Now that's all I'm going to say about this season because I don't want to spoil anything. This video is not going to contain any sort of spoilers for season 1 of Reacher. So just sit back and enjoy. Coming back to the question, is it worth watching? Absolutely. I thought season 1 of Reacher was not just a great season of television but also an excellent adaptation, considering that this season is adapted from the book The Killing Floor, the very first Jack Reacher novel written by Lee Child. Having read the book, I thought they did a great job of adapting the story and at the same time made enough changes to it to modernize it. So what works here, first and foremost, the character of Jack Reacher. He was extremely likable in the show and they do a lot to make us care for his character and you just instantly like his presence. Alan Ritchson, who plays this character, does a great job of just being very stoic and badass but at the same time being extremely likable. He does have a very charming side to him that really elevates the character. I would say the character of Reacher basically carries the entire season. Usually in shows like these which are focused on one character, you often find the other characters to be not great, but that is not the case here. I thought even the supporting characters were very well written. They had proper character arcs from start to finish and they were very likable and you could actually care for them. And at the same time, they didn't come off as these stupid people who often made stupid decisions and it was always up to the main character to protect them. They were great characters within themselves and that's something I can really appreciate about the show. Now again, the show is essentially a crime thriller and it does go by a lot of the tropes of the genre. You can definitely feel the show is generic at points, but the execution is very well done, which is what keeps you on the edge, engages you from the start to the end. It's also a very fast-paced show. It moves at a really good pace and I really loved what they did with the writing, the way certain details came to match up towards the end. I thought all of it was quite well written. Another thing that works here is the action. Though it's not an action-packed show, whenever the action happens, I thought it was very well handled and well directed all the way through. And this is a show that is definitely made with a love for the character of Jack Reacher and they did a great job of adapting that character on screen. Regardless of whether you have read the books or not, I think this season does a great job of introducing you to the character of Jack Reacher and the world. At the same time adapting the story, and they did modernize it enough to make it more modern and fit the world that we live in. Coming to the flaws, I don't really have a lot of flaws with the season. Sometimes the show might get slightly exaggerated, especially whenever a person tries to deduce something. It does feel slightly far-fetched. And in some instances, it feels like certain incidents are happening only so that the story could move forward. And it just doesn't feel organic at times. And probably there was one episode which kind of felt messy to me. It didn't particularly flow as well as the others. But overall, I think season 1 of Reacher is a solid crime thriller that is filled with great action sequences and really, really good performances, especially from the lead Alan Ritchson as Jack Reacher. The characters are great. It has a really thrilling and engaging story, a very good pace. And if you enjoy crime thrillers, then I think you're going to really like this one. With all of that said, I'm going to give season 1 of Reacher an 80%. So those are my thoughts on the season 1 of Reacher, the new show on Amazon Prime, which will start streaming from February 4th. Do check it out. I absolutely recommend it. Are you excited for Reacher? Have you read the books? If you have read the books, then what is your favorite Jack Reacher novel? Comment down below and let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Please do give the video a like. It really helps the channel. Also consider subscribing to the channel so that you can stay up to date, as I'll be posting many such reviews on the channel. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you again.